I'm Lauren Bolander.
I'm Buddy Rice, driver number 15, Brian Reinbold, Delora Honda.
And this is Up to Speed. Buddy, first things first, congratulations to you and your wife, Michelle. You have a new baby this year.
Yeah, she's 4 weeks old. Her name's Mina.
All right, so everyone's doing well.
Yeah, so
Great.
far.
Cool. Okay, now on to some racing. Who is the toughest on the track to compete against?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, that's hard to say. There's a lot of really competitive guys. I think, definitely Tony Kanon's in there, Scott Dixon. I mean, those guys are, they're really tough to deal with week in and week out. And obviously, we haven't been up in the front that much lately, but definitely when you get up to those guys, you know what they're going to bring. And the three of us have all had excellent competition against each other, and also with Dan Weldon. I mean, you just never know how it's all going to play out, but those guys are definitely tough all the time. You've
already won the 500. That's a pretty big deal. What else do you need to accomplish to make your career complete?
Well, I don't know. I mean, winning Indy 500, I think, it's going to be hard to top that. If we can maybe try to win a championship someday, would be nice. But I mean, definitely. I'm happy with the 500, but you always want more. It's never enough.
Right, right. So, is there any one thing that you do to just last minute get focused?
No, not really. Once the helmet goes on, it's like a light switch, really. I mean, I get into my program and I know my deal. I think that, like I said, there's so many things that happen on the grid, and things are changing, and whether it's interviews or talking to people and things like that, it's constantly just an ever-changing program.
Right.
So for me, I don't have anything set, and I just kind of, like I said, I just kind of roll with it.
Right.
I think that's just kind of, I guess maybe that is my way of setting up for the race. So.
Sure. At this point, you're an old pro. It's just sort of automatic, I'm sure.
I know. I'm kind of getting used to that. It's I keep getting interviewed as one of the veterans and stuff, so it's something different.
Yeah, well, do you feel like that? Do you feel like you're kind of a mentor to drivers who are newer to this? Maybe you've never driven certain races before, especially being a 500 winner?
I think sometimes, yeah. There's some people that come and ask. I mean, everybody kind of has their own way of learning and the way of going about things, so I think definitely everybody's just a little different, but it's, when you're used to being the one asking all the questions, and there's still a lot of the guys that roll around here, with the Unsers, the Rutherfords, and Bobby Rahal, I still go talk to him and ask him questions. So there's stuff that you can always be learning, but now there's people coming and asking me about different things. So yeah, it's definitely different.
That is interesting. Yeah. So if you couldn't drive a race car, what profession would you have?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I would have stayed trying to pursue baseball a little bit more. Who knows what would have happened?
Yeah.
I try not to think about that. I try to stay focused on where I'm going and what I got happening, and not try to really dwell on what could have been or where I could have ended up. Because I think that there's so many good drivers, there's so many good people out there, and they don't always get that opportunity. And I was just one of the lucky ones to get that.
It's a great outlook to have, anyhow. Yeah. All right. Well, how about maybe some fun stuff now? Do you have any nicknames?
No nicknames.
Nothing?
No.
Michelle doesn't even call you anything?
Not really.
Nothing?
No.
Just Buddy?
Just Buddy.
Hey, Buddy?
Yeah, basically. Nothing exciting. It's kind of hard when you have a name like mine is kind of unique as it is. So
right. It's sort of already a nickname?
Yeah, exactly.
Lots of people do the Hey, Buddy.
Well, there's a lot of people say Hey, Buddy, and they don't even know they're calling me by my name. So sometimes, depending on where you're at, you're kind of like looking around to see if they're actually talking to you, if they're just saying something. So.
Right. You turn around when lots of people are getting yelled at, probably.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just ignore it.
Okay. How about any addictions?
Burnouts and going fast, probably.
All right, addicted to speed.
Yeah, I mean, with the old cars and stuff, there's tons of burnout marks in the front of my shop and house and stuff, so they're all over the place.
You ever tear up the yard?
No, try not to tear up the yard too much, but it takes too long to repair it.
Right.
At least in the street and stuff out there, you can kind of look at it and it just kind of fades away.
Thanks for joining us here at Up to Speed, Buddy. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, good luck this season.
Thank you.
Okay. This is IndyCar.com. I'm Lauren Bolander with Buddy Rice, and you're Up to Speed.